Though not as common as one would think, it's not unusual for people to travel in luxury. If you got extra cash to spend, you'd rather choose comfort over budget. And this is common for the rich and powerful people in the world. They are the select few who can afford their own planes and yachts and have multiple cars. But what about presidents or dignitaries? How do powerful men like Vladimir Putin travel? In today's video, we'll be taking a look at how the Russian president travels. And believe us when we say that he travels in style. But before we get on to our video, click on the subscribe button if you still haven't. Don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you're always notified whenever we have a new video. So, let's get right to it. Vladimir Putin has become one of the most powerful men in Russia since he became either president or prime minister in 1999. Before his political career, he was a KGB officer for almost 2 decades. He also became a Federal Security Service Director and even a secretary for the Security Council of Russia. With that resume, it's no wonder that the Russian president gives extremely high regard to his security on land, air, and sea. Let's start with how Putin travels by land. Russia's current official presidential car is the Aurus Senat limousine, reported to be worth about $160,000 to $300,000. The Aurus Senat replaced the Mercedes-Benz S600 Guard Pullman. However, the price seems to be on the low end because Putin's official state car is customized with numerous defensive and offensive features. It was constructed in accordance with Federal Protective Service specifications. These specs ensure life-saving capabilities for the passengers of the vehicle. This limo is extra safe for the reason that it has a variety of communication tools and is reported to be bullet and bomb-proof on every side. In such case that the tires are blown off, it can still travel 30 kilometers at 80 kilometers per hour. Even the aircraft that frequently airlift the car is very well protected. The president's driver is also exceedingly skilled and qualified. They go through rigorous screening by the Russian State Security Service. In fact, the training required to become the president's driver can be compared to studying to be a surgeon. The training includes participating in weekly drills, practicing shooting while driving, learning how to protect the head of state in a crisis, and how to avoid and traverse explosions. And if Prez would rather drive himself, he can do so. He would just have trouble choosing from the 700 plus high-end cars that he is reported to own. Some sources also mention that Putin occasionally rides motorcycles. This was when he was still prime minister. Then again, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov denies that Putin rides motorbikes. Where do you think the Russian president keeps all of his cars? Let us know in the comments below. If you're the most powerful man in your country, you'd almost always have a yacht, and the Russian head state is no different. Many luxurious yachts are built by Lursen-owned shipbuilder Blom & Voss, and it appears that they also built Putin's super yacht, Graceful. The hull of the yacht was already completed by the Russian shipyard Sevmash, and it was transported to Hamburg. Though it can't be confirmed that Putin owns the yacht because the owner's name doesn't appear on registers, many would argue that he does. Recently, Graceful has been spotted close to Estonia, and the yacht seemingly has a new name, Kosatka, or Killer Whale. The 270-foot super yacht with an estimated cost of $100 million has a unique pool that can be used as a dance floor or a private theater. It also has a helipad, a wellness space, and pool towel drawers that can be used as vodka bars. It can accommodate 12 guests and 14 crew members. Kosatka features a wine cave with an impressive 400 bottle capacity. But Kosatka pales in comparison to another super yacht allegedly owned by Putin, the Scheherazade. This motor super yacht was also built by Lursen Yachts and is one of the longest yachts in the world at 140 meters. This uber yacht is said to be worth a cool $700 million. The yacht has 6 decks and features 2 helicopter pads, a gym, and gold-plated fixtures. It has 6 cabins for the guests, a large dining room, a spa with a Turkish bath, a cryotherapy area, a sauna, and a hydrotherapy room. 2 VIP suites are located on the upper deck, one of which has a player piano. The his and hers suites with private baths, walk-in closets, dressing rooms, and studies are located on the owner's deck. A total of 94 staff members work in 22 cabins that can hold 40 passengers. Normally, a super yacht this size would have outdoor pools, but the Scheherazade didn't have any for security reasons. However, like the Kosatka, it does have an indoor pool that can be transformed into a dance floor. Additionally, it has 8 Sea-Bob underwater scooters, 5 dinghies, and 6 jet skis. Have you heard of the recent news that the Scheherazade was impounded in Italy? Do you think Putin owns this luxury yacht? Tell us your thoughts in the comments section below. So, how does the Russian president travel by air? In style, of course. The Ilyushin IL-96-300 is a heavily modified 4-engine, long-range, and wide-body IL-96. It is the primary presidential aircraft. Boris Yeltsin, Russia's first president, utilized one of the 5 modified IL-96s, and Vladimir Putin made use of the second aircraft in 2005. This $50 million aircraft serves as an aerial office with armed guards and sophisticated security measures. It has all the functionality required by the Russian president so he can instantly command the army, exchange intel, and monitor nuclear weapons. It is also reportedly equipped with supercomputers that send carefully encrypted communication regardless of altitude. This guarantees that Putin can swiftly speak with almost anyone without worrying about information getting out. For security and safety reasons, the IL-96 is built to withstand extreme and sudden maneuvers, as well as emergency landings. Rumor has it that the aircraft also contains a hidden escape capsule, enabling Putin to leave quickly and safely if something goes wrong while it's in the air. His aircraft also features a large bedroom and a fully furnished gym. It has neoclassical furnishings with white and gold leather accents. Of course, we can never be sure of the actual interior of the plane because one of the many steps taken to ensure Putin's safety is that many of the designs are not fully disclosed. As you might notice, there is always a strategy for emergency actions, whether it be an attack or a disaster. In addition to that, Putin's mode of travel is not usually known until the actual departure. This tactic seemingly avoids attack almost always. On top of the official presidential plane, Putin also has plans for a plane that would be the upgraded version of the Ilyushin IL-80 types. The Russian Air Force will control the Doomsday plane, an airborne command post. It's based on the commercial aircraft Ilyushin IL-96-400M. We don't know if he'll be using the Doomsday plane, but crazier things have happened. After numerous delays, the construction of the aircraft is presently expected to begin in 2024. Working alongside the presidential plane is none other than a helicopter. Putin was compelled to decide on a helicopter rather than a car, due to his incredibly busy schedule and the bad traffic in Moscow. The president exclusively travels in a custom-made Russian Mi-8 helicopter. These helicopters, which are employed by more than 50 Air Force service worldwide, were developed in collaboration with the Mil Moscow Helicopter Plant, Kazan Helicopter Plant, and Ulan-Ude Aviation Plant. These twin-engine helicopters can be used for both military and civilian purposes, and Putin owns about 15 of them. It also serves as an airborne office because it is outfitted with a large plasma screen, leather furniture, and a variety of technology, including a computer, coffee maker, and refrigerator. Its safety features include infrared flares and directed lasers. There may be other countermeasures that we're not aware of, and that isn't surprising at all. Oh, but we've got one more. Vladimir Putin's private jet, the Airbus ACJ319, worth about $75 million. The jet can accommodate 19 passengers, and Putin uses it for short-haul flights. It has a king-size bed inside the master bedroom, an ensuite VIP bathroom, and a shower. The aircraft has a flying range of 10 hours non-stop, where he surely won't be bored, especially as the Airbus has streaming services and video conferencing tools. All in all, Putin reportedly has a $1 billion air fleet with almost 60 planes and helicopters. That's an impressive collection for any head of state. By the way, make sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking the red subscribe button. Go ahead and click the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. Vladimir Putin has always regarded safety as the top priority, and it shows in all his cars, alleged yachts, and aircraft. And if you could afford such luxury, wouldn't you also prioritize your safety? Let us know. But in the meantime, we'll see you in our next video. And always remember, Invictus Luxury, for people who want more.